You know, I really would like to get to a special gift that you have for everyone in this who's watching this video, and maybe you'd like to give us a little more background on it and then share it with us.
Yeah, so I have a channeled message which came through yesterday for this interview, which I was not even expecting. But yeah, I have to give a little bit of backstory here. So Fongeetale is the one who channeled yesterday for this interview. So just to speak a little bit about Fongeetale, well, the first thing about him and his vibration is that he is extremely calm, and I would say calm inducing.
Mm.
He emits this very calm, present, really sure of yourself and who you are kind of feeling. He emits a very, very peaceful, slow, kind of hypnotic feeling. And also, he is an elemental. So he is actually an elemental from another planet and from another dimension as well. So he actually operates on a planet that's near this one in terms of, if you think of, okay, we have other dimensions, right? And then we have like physical space, right? So in the sense of he's in a totally different dimension, but in that dimension, he's near to our Earth, right? And he operates on that planet as an elemental, and he's kind of described his planet too. He's kind of guiding this right now, so he wants me to speak a little about that too. But he describes this planet as actually the light is actually coming from the plants on the ground. The plants give off this kind of iridescent light, this like iridescent kind of blue, white, silvery kind of glow. And not just those colors. He has spoken a lot about white and blue, but the different plants actually give off different vibrations that look like different colors. And also, the thing about him is that, well, he fits very well into his planet, right? Because the thing is, like on our planet, we have elementals that describe the planet. That's what an elemental does. You're going to have an element of water and sun and, you know, moon and sky and earth and trees and all these things, right? And they're going to take on shapes that allude to that, right? So he is actually mist. That is his form. He looks like this like kind of white, sometimes kind of glowing, even mist. Not always glowing though, just for the reason that he's also very calm, right? He's very, very calm. And sometimes a light can be calming, but then other times a bright light can be very almost invasive, you know, or not really make you feel calm. So the thing that the sort of image, the form that he's taken on to describe his planet is mist. And then actually his name, Fongeetale, I don't remember them all off the top of my head. I would have to look back at some old channelings, but each, oh God, my brain is.
Like syllable?
It's syllable, thank you. each syllable of the word, Fongeetale, is actually a different element in his language. So it's actually 4 different elements that are in his name. And even though he looks like mist, he still considers himself really connected to all of those elements. And when you think about it, I mean, mist is really taking on a really all the various elements. You know, it's air, right? It's still has this iridescent light, like it's so all elements are sort of within himself and his vibration. So anyway, just to kind of give a little bit, so people know, you know, who the freak is Fongeetale.
Yeah.
If they've never, you know, heard of the Council for the Assistance to Earth before, some people obviously will already be familiar with the Council for the Assistance to Earth. A lot of people do call on the council. But yeah, just to give a little backstory about him, the council, how I met them. And now I'm going to go ahead and read this that he specifically channeled for this interview and for the people who are drawn to this interview. Okay. I am Fongeetale of the Council for the Assistance to Earth. It is important at this time to understand something, and I have been chosen amongst the council members as the messenger for this specific understanding you need to have, because I am like a psychologist where I am from. I put beings into deep trances in order to heal them psychologically. And I do feel that I will have to give a little bit of backstory to that, because most of you believe that there is no negativity to be faced on the higher realms. But being on a higher dimensional plane does not automatically guarantee that you are positive. It is more about your awareness level. There are many negative ET races and individuals who operate on a higher plane than you do on Earth. And they have many advanced abilities, such as telepathy, telekinesis, healing, as well as many advanced technologies. So dimension does not always determine whether or not you are a positive being. Your awareness does. I help beings psychologically for many reasons, but the main being that certain positive ET races are attacked at times by negative ones, for the simple reason that negativity enjoys attacking positivity. Why am I speaking about this now? Because negative energies from higher dimensions like to pose as positive energies. And this is something that your current government and your current leaders practice on an ongoing basis with you. They like to pose as positive when in fact they are negative. They like to say positive things, but do negative things behind the scenes especially. They put on a face in front of you and in front of the cameras for the media to display. The media is a weapon of mass awareness destruction. It is a hypnotic machine. How does hypnosis work? Hypnosis works with repeating certain phrases and words over and over again. If you continue to repeat certain words and phrases, eventually a person's psychology begins to break down, which means it begins to allow these words in. It no longer disallows them in. And the more a person stops disallowing and starts allowing certain phrases and words heard or seen repeatedly, the more their guard goes down psychologically and the more easily controlled they are. So the media is just a hypnotic machine designed to control your mind into believing whatever it decides. I want to give you an empowering message along with this understanding. The mind is capable of anything. 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 Of anything. Of anything. Repeat this to yourself. My mind is capable of anything. My mind is capable of anything. My mind is capable of anything. That is why I am a master of hypnosis and psychology, because they may use it in negative ways to control others, but we can use it in an empowering way to unlimit others to manifest their true potential. I want you to understand how powerful you are. I want you to understand that whatever is presented before you is simply a picture, and that is all. When you look down at your body, It is an image, a mental image. That image will change according to your mind, according to your beliefs. Everything that you have ever experienced was simply a picture that came out of the infinite mind through your equally infinite and limitless mind. You are limitless. This is why they want to use your mind. This is why they want to present disturbing images to you. This is the reason they want you to feel and believe that you are powerless and helpless, because you are not. You are the exact opposite of that, and they know it. So their aim is to keep you in a state of victimhood and in a state of complacency. And they want, most of all, to remove you from your peace. This is why meditation is such a powerful tool, because when you practice meditation, you are learning how to control your mind. If you want to succeed in life, whatever that means to you, you must learn to control your manifestation vehicle, which is your mind. Your life is mind. And this is not simply law of attraction I am referring to here, although that does play a small role. What I am meaning, though, is that each and every single image you are seeing or in any way sensing around you is a still image projected by your own mind. One still image after the other, creating the illusion of time, creating the illusion of motion, creating the illusion of life. But life is just one still constant image. And you get to decide the image your own mind will paint.